Schraft of Glenwood was fourth at the Drake Relays in this event. 3A cross-country champion. Emma Hoynes of Waverly Shell Rock, the sophomore, was 14th in state cross-country on the rail. Then it's Delperdang of Spirit Lake Park, 6th a year ago. Emma Hoynes, the early leader. Grace Jewell of Iowa Falls of Alden, up their outstanding 4x8 team. Delperdang. Emma Hoynes, the sophomore from Waverly Shell Rock, the leader on this opening circuit here on the Blue Oval in the 3A girls 3,000 meter run. Hoynes takes the field to the backstretch. It is Hoynes, Grace Jewell of Iowa Falls of Alden, Courtney Delperdang, and Ellie Meyer, another member of that outstanding 4x8 quartet from Iowa Falls. 77.3 on the opening 400. Emma Hoynes, a sophomore from Waverly Shell Rock. And Grace Jewell, the senior from Iowa Falls of Alden. Now Abby Ryan of Mount Pleasant, qualifier last year, a Drake Relays qualifier as well, has moved to the lead here on the front stretch. And there's Janette Schraft of Glenwood. Outstanding 400 hurdler. One of the top U.S. junior steeplechasers in the country. And Schraft now the leader here in the 3A girls 3,000. Schraft and Ryan. Abby Ryan was 21st in the 3A state cross-country meet. Janette Schraft of Glenwood, Abby Ryan of Mount Pleasant, and the rest of the field. Delperdang of Spirit Lake Park up in front of that chase pack, along with Adriana Ketcher, the two-time cross-country champion from Center Point, Urbana. Ketcher, the runner-up each of the last 2 years in this event, 241 through 800. Janette Schraft of Glenwood. Schraft and Ryan here on the front stretch. Janette Schraft, Abby Ryan, 5 laps to go. 3:22 through the first kilometer. 3:22 at 1K. And Schraft now moving to the backstretch.
What is she running this week, Leo?
Schraft will be taking her talents up the road to Ames and run for the Cyclones next year. Abby Ryan of Mount Pleasant running second right now. And then it's Grace Jewell of Iowa Falls and Ketcher of Center Point, Urbana. And Janette Schraft here on the front stretch. It is Schraft and Ryan, Jewell and Ketcher. In a larger chase pack being led by Caroline McMartin of Pella. The Schraft out in front and 4 to go. And Janette Schraft takes the field to the backstretch. Abby Ryan of Mount Pleasant running second. Adriana Ketcher of Center Point, Urbana. 5:09 at 1500 for Schraft. And the Iowa State signee is at the video board. Abby Ryan, Mount Pleasant running second. And it's Ketcher and Jewell. And McMartin of Pella. And it is Schraft of Glenwood, Ryan of Mount Pleasant, Ketcher of Center Point, Urbana, Grace Jewell of Iowa Falls of Alden, Caroline McMartin of Pella, three to go, and Janette Schraft, the cross-country champion from Glenwood, leads the field and takes them to the backstretch. Schraft and Ryan and Ketcher running 1, 2, and 3. Grace Jewell running fourth. Moving into 6, that's Bryce Goodell of Humboldt, who was 9th last year and 9th in state cross country. Alexandra Oliver of Waller, the qualifier last year, also in the top 7. And your leader set to come into the front stretch once again, Janette Schraft of Glenwood. Schraft and Ryan, Ketcher and Jewell, McMartin and Goodell, Oliver. 800 meters to go for the leader, Janette Schraft of Glenwood. Abby Ryan, the junior from Mount Pleasant, running second. Janette Schraft on the backstretch. Then it's Ryan and Jewell, McMartin and Ketcher. And here's your leader on the front stretch, and she'll be coming to the bell. Janette Schraft of Glenwood. Two-time 1A champion in this event, going for a 3A title to go along with her 3A cross-country championship. In the 3A girls discus, Lily Meester of Mount Vernon, who was 5th a year ago, is your leader at 128.7. Meester of Mount Vernon leading the 3A girls discus, 128 feet, 7 inches. And on the backstretch is your leader, Janette Schraft. McMartin of Pella with an outstanding final lap. She'd move us into second. Schraft with 200 to go. McMartin of Pella. Jewell and Ryan. Followed by Ketcher and Goodell. And your leader is set to come into the front stretch in this 3A Girls 3000. Janette Schraft of Glenwood. McMartin of Pella. Jewel, gold medalist in the 4x8 for Iowa Falls of Alden, now has moved into second. Janette Schraft, Grace Jewel, Caroline McMartin, Abby Ryan, Bryce Goodell. 10:35:49 for Schraft of Glenwood.